What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Shocking On Toy Reviews. I'm one of your reviewers, Wilson, joined by
Dark Toast
and
Hansy.
And in this episode, we're reviewing a Hellboy toy. What is this?
We're reviewing 1,000 Toys Abe Sapien.
That's right.
This is the non-deluxe version this time around.
Yes.
Because I don't want to pay $45 for a non-articulated statue. I want to pay $80 for a super articulated Rasputin toy.
Right.
With accessories.
With accessories that I can put in pose that is better than the statue.
But here's Abe now.
Here's Abe. He goes with our Hellboy review. Again, much like their Hellboy, it has a, dare I say, fantastic face sculpt, head sculpt.
Yeah. Really, really well done.
I can't say this is 100% a Magnolia face sculpt like Hellboy was.
Yeah, no.
It's close.
This is more of an Abe Sapien ongoing sculpt. If we were at all prepared for this, which we can't be because I don't even know where the box is, I would have my Mezco Abe picture here, and I would show you what a proper Magnolia Hellboy Abe Sapien looks like.
Well, we don't have that. What we have is the toy
I
in your
understand.
hand. So, he's got a soft chest like Hellboy did.
Like Hellboy. He has soft shoulders like we can't remember if Hellboy did.
I think it's that for help with movement, give it a little more range.
He has his BPRD vest, which is done really well. There's some nice leather work.
Looks amazing, especially on the back.
And then there's a great, I don't know what kind of paint job this is, but it's weathered and it's darker and lighter. The BPRD symbols picked out a nice tan. It's sculpted great. It looks great. It's got the random Hellboy canisters that almost every BPRD agent guy has. He has the awesome BPRD belt with random hooks and knobs and buckles. And then he's got his swim trunks on, which again have a third different type of texture for clothing. They're kind of a
like a not a swimsuit, but like a diving suit, wetsuit. Yeah.
And then we'll point out that he all over he has little Joe Bennett Immortal Hulk feathering to make him look like scales and stuff. And they're all painted individually for the most part. And it looks really, really good. And I will point out that the plastic used on his elbows joints matches
Yes.
almost perfectly.
Oh, that's a happy Berg.
Like, on camera, I can tell a difference. In hand, I can't tell a difference.
Right.
I don't know if the others agree with me. His little fin is painted, looks great. He's got his little toes. They have a wash on them to bring out some detail.
Show the hands too. He's got a deep wash between the fingers.
The watch is a separate piece.
Watch is a separate piece. The buckle is painted. The buckle and whatever that piece is that the catch, I don't know the name for it, is painted, and the face of it is painted. Really cool. Really, really happy.
I like the way they've painted the gills, where it's a light at the tips and then it gets darker as it goes in. They could have just cheaped out and done solid, but
No.
It's a gradient kind of effect.
Done really, really well. Sculpt is really good. If we had Hellboy, which we don't have because, of course, he fits in great. Goes great with that Hellboy.
Ooh, all right. Articulation time.
So, much like Hellboy and all 1,000 toys, they have a lot of articulation. His head is on a double ball joint. Goes up and down, wide, looks around. Arms can do a full 360. They're on a butterfly joint, swivel biceps, double elbow, ball jointy wrists, ball joint hips, swivel thighs, double jointed knees, ball jointed ankles, toes, and then he has some back motion and some forward fall apart motion, and you can see the joint that is inside them. So it's a ball joint, and you can see the joint in there, and he just kind of spins around on to do that, just like all their other guys. Bits and pieces. So he comes with, let's zoom out a little bit, an extremely well done Mike Mignola-esque spear.
I like it a lot.
Harpoon, whatever you want to call it. It is every Mike Mignola spear or harpoon that he's drawn in any series ever brought to 3D life. There's great wood detail and a wash that just brings it out. The rope has the same wash. The end is silver with some black washes and a little bit of black shadowing to make it Mignola-esque. Looks awesome.
Looks old too. I like it, the way the metal looks.
So it comes with his BPRD standard issue swimming knife with a great sheath again, brown with a nice black wash. It comes with a ugly green pin, which would just rub off anyway, and hopefully you'll store it on him. So, zing, and it has a nice blade, silver with a black handle. I hope and believe that it is black with a silver paint on the blade so it doesn't rub. He'll hold it.
It's a tight fit, but he holds it, and he can hold it both ways.
And then he's got some holes and some pegs. Can peg it on there or here. According to the box art, it looks like the knife goes in the middle. You can do it whatever you want. None of us actually remember quite well. And why does it matter? Because he actually comes with two things. He comes with his BPRD issue. You can tell it's BPRD issue because there's BPRD symbol on the holster.
That's very well done, yeah.
That's nice. And for some reason, this peg is white plastic, so why they want to just do the same color plastic on both, I don't know. That's a Rick thing. And then he comes with whatever type of gun this is.
Hand.
And the gun fits in there nice. This also plugs into either spot on his, and it's not going anywhere. And when you're going, his gun is going to look stupid in that hand, guys. Well, luckily, he comes with a bunch of other hands.
Yeah.
So he comes with a gun holding hand, a fist hand, some relaxed hands, some splayed hands, a set of slightly opened hands, slightly open fists, left trigger finger, and another hand, which I bet is circle and would
It holds the spear.
holds the spear or knife very nicely. They just pop on and off, super easy, really well done.
And for size comparison, who do we have him next to?
6-inch guy, 7-inch McFarlane Grim Knight, 6-inch Abe, and 7-inch McFarlane Bloodshot.
All right. So he's going to fit in 6 inches.
Yeah.
Didn't Abe get taller? Wasn't there a mutation?
Yes.
So this is pre?
Oh, this is totally pre-mutation.
Okay.
Nope. That is one loosey-goosey ankle. Nope.
No, he doesn't pass the 1 foot test. His feet are pretty small. He's got a, I mean, for the character, he's got a bigger upper body.
Yeah.
All right, for the bottom line, Toast, why don't you start us off?
It's handsy.
Handsy.
Sorry, Hansy. Why don't you start us off?
I really like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's worth 80, but I don't see anyone else giving me an Abe Sapien, so I will happily pay it. I'm going to go 4 hammers.
Now, how do you feel about 120 with Rasputin? Was it 120 with Rasputin? Yeah.
I decided against that.
Yeah.
I bought the standard version.
Right. I was just going to say, you think 80's a lot. 120?
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and give him 4 out of 5 hammers. He's got one flaw that bugs me, and that is Marvel Legends Bucky feet. They are super short and out of proportion with the rest of him. And if his feet were slightly bigger and more in proportion, he could probably stand better. Not that he needs that much difference in standing, but the first thing I noticed was that he's super long-armed and has big hands and super crazy small feet.
Yeah.
And the Bucky Buck from Marvel Legends is known for having ridiculously small feet, and I just was like, I bet you his feet can fit in Bucky's boots. So yeah, other than that, I think he's great. Moving forward, he pops apart. It's a thing. My Hellboy has an issue. He doesn't have the glaring hole. So yeah. And $80. Probably not $80, but I get a discount, so mine wasn't $80.
Right.
I'm not going to be moving him as forward as Wilson is, so mine's not going to fall apart. And
mine's going to get in one cool pose and sit next to Hellboy in one cool pose, and I'll be super happy. And Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, so this is my copy, so technically I gotta go last, but I'm glad to hear we're all getting him. Flying Vin Diesel. I've been skirting between whether to give him a 3.5 or a 4, but I think I'm gonna go 4 just because so much is well done, and I love the amount of hands and accessories that you get with him. The one thing I would have liked to have seen would be a separate head, just because Hellboy came with a head, and I don't know what expression you'd give him, honestly. I haven't read many stories with Abe in it. I've just started. But it would have been nice. He works except for the bending backwards and forwards. Not a big deal, but it's just something that needs to be known, because if you want him in the swim, if you ever get him on a stand to do a swimming kind of position where he swims like up and down or side to side, it's going to be hard to do that if you ever were to display him like that. But yeah, he'll go well with Hellboy. He might be a little better than Hellboy. And the only other thing that kind of bothers me is, like Berg said, is the feet. I recognize that almost right away. I'm like, he might have problems standing. So, but that's it. I like him. Highly recommended.
buy
it. Thanks for watching this episode of Shakana Toy Reviews. Like, subscribe. Feel free to comment. Please tell all your friends and family and anybody who you think would like to watch the show. All the social media stuff is in the show notes. And until next time.
Don't forget, you can buy this and other fine toys at Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store.
Big Bad Toy Store.